Hey guys, I'm Adam. I'm a 24-year-old college graduate with an English degree, Minecraft, and a headset, so please think twice before you take any of my advice. Thank you. Hey guys, welcome back finally to another Exploring Nova Scotia and Helping Strangers. Now, if you haven't seen one of these, I haven't done one in quite some time, like months, which I apologize for. It is a series where I explore. This time I'll be looking for wolves still. And I basically just answer viewer questions and also some questions I found on Yahoo Answers. It's influenced by a show, it's a podcast that I really like called My Brother and Me, where they do a similar advice format. But anyways, let's get into it. You'll see how it works in a second here. Pretty simple. Yeah, we're going to go, I'm taking one of my Brimble Pelt guys, that whole family of cats. I'm going to take one of them with me, and I'm not going to be too sad if he dies because I have way too many cats. But we're going to head off in the direction of that forest again, and maybe we'll see some wolves. I've got a serious problem with wolves disappearing a lot for some reason. They either teleport away or something. I don't know. I guess other people have had that problem, so it's a known issue. Let's get down here safely. Okay, so we're going to start with our first viewer question. This is sent in by X3 Cerberus. Hey Swimming Bird, I really want to do some Minecraft videos, and I'm not sure what is necessary to make one. If you could help me out, I would be very grateful. Okay, so I use a lot of different things to do Minecraft, not too many, though actually if you think about it. Now there is the computer, obviously. That is a given. You're also going to need Minecraft, of course, but I use Fraps to record Minecraft, although not everyone does. It works very well for me, and with most video editors, it will save the lighting data and everything. If you record Minecraft with Fraps and you watch it afterwards unedited, it won't save the lighting data, I think. So it might look really dark, but on most editors, once you mess with it, it'll fix itself. So yeah, you're gonna need Fraps or another recording implement to do that. I think Fraps is the easiest because you just push a button and it goes, and then you can edit it later. That's another thing you're gonna need is a video editor. Camtasia is what I typically use for Minecraft. The quality wasn't quite as good, I thought, originally, before I messed with the settings and turned it up, and you can do that by customizing what you use. And Camtasia has a free trial period where you can try that out, and I don't think it really limits the functions, so it's a fairly decent editor to try and pretty simple compared to stuff like Vegas and some of the other ones that have a lot more options. And if you're just starting out, you might not want to mess with all that stuff. You know, it might be a little overwhelming. So I can recommend Camtasia. And then what else are you going to need? Well, I think one of the most important things that people don't think about when wanting to record Minecraft is what are they going to film? I started doing these question videos because when I got onto Scotland, I needed to get materials and needed to do stuff and was going to explore anyways, and thought people might want to see that type of stuff, but I also wanted to do something a little more interesting, so I started answering questions, and eventually user questions when I had people who actually wanted to submit them. So that was kind of what I did. I think finding some type of spin on the, sorry, these sheep are out here, I might as well get experience. Finding some type of spin on Minecraft, maybe something unique if you've come up with an idea that you don't think anyone's tried before. There's so many Minecraft videos out there of people just kind of walking around exploring. A lot of people don't really edit them down, which this isn't going to be edited because I have questions. Someone was out here. What is this little tree fort? This might be where Wolf Sorrow goes and hunts monsters. But yeah, definitely editing them down, not, having a lot of just kind of walking around, basically what I'm doing now. But a lot of that stuff, make sure you have something to show. Do a video when you have your build done or ready, and then don't just kind of waste a lot of time, because you'll see and notice that on YouTube a lot of people won't bother with videos that are longer. I've got pretty good fans now that will watch some of these these videos even when they're longer like this, which is amazing because most people won't even, like, if the video is more than a few minutes, they'll check out, a lot of the time. Thank you, Wolfstar. Dane's gonna say something vulgar here in a sec, but yeah, like, cool story. Having something to focus on and having something worthwhile to show the viewers, I think, is probably the biggest thing that not everyone considers when they record. So that is probably one of the most important parts. My sensitivity seems really weird right now. It's like way too... There we go. That's better. Okay. So we are going to hop over here. Oh, before... they're having a little lover's quarrel. Before we jump in there, let's do our first Yahoo question. This was submitted by user Tracy. Do you think humans will ever walk on the sun? I was just daydreaming and thinking today, and I thought about how crazy it was that a person has walked on the moon and Mars. I was just wondering if you think a person will ever walk on the sun, too. Like, I know it's really hot, but I was thinking if they went in the wintertime when the sun was only like 30 degrees, I bet they could do it. So, got a lot of stuff going on in this question. Most people don't remember when we went to Mars. That was when there was a shortage of moms there, and I think the aliens came. I didn't watch the whole story, the whole documentary, but I know that Mars needed moms at one point. So they came here. I think we had to go get them back or something. But yeah, we don't usually go to other planets that much anymore to walk on them, much less the sun, but that's a star, I think one of the only people to have ever walked on the sun was Smash Mouth, because they documented that in one of their songs. But yeah, wintertime is tough to go to the sun. Everyone wants to go in the winter when it's nice. It's like the opposite of most places on vacation. They want to go in the winter when it's nice, but then, nobody wants to go in the summer when it's like sweltering. It's tourist season during the winter, and everybody's on the sun just walking around. And I really worry that, like, eventually someone's going to discover all of those, like, comets that were just about to hit the Earth, and, like, everything that we've thrown into the sun to get rid of it, like, that's all going to be in there, and then somebody's going to get all that out, and, like, all the villains that have fallen into it and stuff, all the space villains. They're going to break out, and they're going to destroy the universe. So I hope that the tourists don't do that, but, yeah, walking on the sun is pretty cool. They just, you gotta go during the right time of the year. Let's do another viewer question. This is by Boku Baba Bud. I like that username. Build Abraham Lincoln. Okay, so that's not really a question, that's kind of a demand. I worry about trying to build Abraham Lincoln because last time I tried to build one of the presidents, he got in a fight with Cosby. Maybe I could build somebody in Nova, even though that's against the rules. But building Lincoln, I think him and Cosby, you think Lincoln would get along well with Cosby because he, like, freed the slaves and stuff, and you think he would respect Cosby, but that's also kind of a misconception, I think, about Lincoln. I know that he did that for reasons maybe other than moral, but who knows, that's debatable. I mean, can't really get into his mind, but I think that's been kind of talked about, how he didn't really do that for the right reasons necessarily, although, anyways. But yeah, if I wanted to build Abraham Lincoln in Scotland, Cosby is very, he's very weird about false idols. Other than him, he's the only false idol that we should worship, and he can control lightning, and he eats it. He eats the lightning, and then he craps the thunder, and he shoots the lightning from his eyes, and that's not something that Lincoln is prepared to deal with. I think, like, if Lincoln would probably have be made of logs, to reference his log cabin, and he would probably, his stovepipe hat might be made of actual stoves, like furnaces, and I don't think that those logs would ignite pretty easily when Cosby is ready to strike him down, So, I don't think that would be a good idea. They would fight and, hog the pillow. So I don't think I can do that. I'm sorry, even though you demanded it. Let's quickly do another question before something tries to kill me. Another Yahoo. This is by Alan. People who fart in public should be fined and trialed in court. Farting in public is extremely rude and a criminal offense. He who farts in public is an enemy of the state and a threat to national security. So Alan is super against public farting, public flatulence. Sorry. There's a light over here. Somebody exploring, or is that a cave? So yeah, I would. Oh, crap. 1 sec. Okay, recording again. Sorry about that. They wanted to sleep at Nova. So, whoa, it's lava. That's what that was. Okay, yeah. Public flatulence, I think, is a big problem, but it's not really punishable. Like, people are afraid to talk about it. And there's people going around farting everywhere, and no one seems to want to say no, you know? Like, if you think about it, would any, like, you'd probably have to, like, fart on a cop or something to really get in trouble. Like, farting, people don't want to mention it. Maybe they'll snicker, you know, if somebody does it. But, like, how much like, I can't imagine how much farting it would take to, like, literally go to court over, you know, over flatulence. You'd have to be, like, really gaseous, you know, like ghastly level of farts, you know, where they turn into a ghost and, like, fight other Pokemon for you. Yeah, I would not be surprised if no one has ever gone to court over, you know, farting. Alan sounds like he really hates farts, but I doubt, you know, he could get anybody, like, indicted for that, you know, like. And now I'm really thinking about, like, what you would have to do to go to get in trouble for farting. Like, you'd have to be in, like, a crowded room and just, like, it's just constant, like, bam, 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 you know, farts. That's not true, Wolf Sorrow. I was just wanted to record one of these real quick, but this is probably going to be a little longer. I've got a bunch of questions, so I want to try to catch up, you know, on some of the viewer questions. So yeah, let's stop talking about farting for a second. I'm just really thinking about, like, what someone would have to do to get in trouble for that. But let's move on to another user question. This is by Scottish Nyan. Do you think you deserve more views on your video? If so, how many? If not, why not? Sorry, I'm distracted by the chat. So, I actually have it, like, I've gone, man, my sensitivity does that when I click out of the window, and then if I mess with it like this, there we go, and then we come back. Yep, and it's normal. Okay, so, I have way more views than I ever expected when I joined Scotland. I got very few when I first joined, obviously, because no one knew who I was and everything, but I've managed to try to make videos every day, and mostly have done videos every day, and gotten a good amount of views from that, you know. And it's definitely built. So I don't like think I deserve more views. I try to put a lot into my videos and make sure that the people that watch them, you know, feel like it was fulfilling to watch them. But I don't think I necessarily deserve more. I hope I keep getting more. You know what I mean? Like, having these be popular is really exciting for me, you know, and it makes it very worthwhile to do these. Like, even with a few views, you know, it's just still worthwhile to see you guys' comments and know that you know, enjoyed the video. So I don't think I necessarily deserve more views, you know, but I'm hoping that I keep, you know, my channel keeps growing. Ooh, apples, man, 2. I thought these were supposed to be rare. I still don't get why, maybe someone can comment, but why do trees randomly kind of, their leaves deplete? Like, you'd think that they would generate to the point where their leaves wouldn't, you know, be gone or something unless they were attacked by, you know, lightning or something and burned. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, what's going on with this forest? So, man, the sensitivity, I just got to get used to it. Okay, let's move on to another Yahoo. Can dogs mine? Now, this actually isn't a Yahoo. I found this on a Reddit subreddit of Yahoo. It was supposed to be Yahoo Answers, but they had other questions too. So this question, I'm not sure what site it's from, but it directly relates to actually what I'm doing. I am trying to find wolves, dogs, and I am going to make them mine for diamonds for me because, as you might know, I haven't mined much in Nova, and what few diamonds I found, those like 3 veins together when I got really lucky, those actually fell into the lava with me when I stupidly walked forward to pick up iron and fell in a hole. So I think I'm going to get some picks, and I'll start out with, like, maybe stone, because I don't really trust the dogs. They might chew them up and, like, make them useless, but I'm going to give my wolves picks and teach them. I'll have to use a reward system, maybe give them steak if they find, coal at first, but I don't want to like spoil them. But yeah, I think if I reward them and kind of teach them, and if they start placing like the cobblestone that they mine around, like I can rub their nose in it and be like, no, you shouldn't, You don't want to like scold them later because they won't associate that with, with what they were doing. But yeah, I think if any of them find diamonds, then they better not disappear again because that might be why they're disappearing. They're actually mining my area without telling me. They find diamonds, then they go and they teleport to Scotland, and I think they go to the slaughtered lamb. Speaking of which, they go to the slaughtered lamb and they spend all their diamonds, They exchange them for bones, and they get a bunch of diamonds and gamble with them. Yes! Doggy! I got one wolf. Okay, there's got to be more around here, right? If one spawned, they usually spawn in packs. So let's keep looking here. I think we can do another user question. Yeah, there's another. Okay, let's do another user. This is the last user question. This is by XX Halo Dude. Do you think the Green Bay Packers will make it to the Super Bowl? Now, I'm not sure about that they're going to make it this year because I don't know much about football, and the Super Bowl, that always happens around Easter. And, they might make it. Now, this question just kind of illustrates how long it's been since I have done a questions video, because this question's months old. But I just thought it was funny when I was going through to see that he was asking me about football stuff that has way happened. And I think that didn't the Packers go to the Super Bowl? People are probably mad that I don't know that, but I don't know. If you're watching this, you're probably at least a little nerdy, so you might not be into football. But who knows? Where did that other wolf go? I know there was another one here, right? I lost him. Or did he go down into this cave thing? Ouch. I don't want my wolves to fall and hurt themselves. You guys? Okay. Did he go down here and get stuck? Doesn't look like it. I feel like I'm missing a wolf, and there was like 3. Oh, there we go. Come here. Yeah. 3 wolves. Okay. Let's do one final Yahoo Answers question before we go. This is by Mr. Nice Guy. Do you think my girlfriend's parents are mad at me for clogging their toilet? I'm having dinner at their place tomorrow. Last week I clogged their toilet and I just left it because there wasn't a plunger nearby. At any rate, I am sorry for clogging their toilet with my monster deuces, but it couldn't be helped. How can I break the ice after this incident? Now, when he says there wasn't a plunger nearby, was he like, I wonder if he was on the toilet and like he couldn't reach the plunger that was within, distance. So it almost sounds like he's lazy. But I think a lot of people have probably been in this situation where having an unfamiliar house always presents a lot of problems, like taking a shower. Like if anyone's ever taken a shower at a friend's house or someplace unfamiliar, you never know how the knobs work typically, like what the right level of heat is, and like that is one of the most terrifying things in this world in terms of first world fears, is having a toilet at the house of someone you care about more. Like if you poop in public and the toilet clogs, I mean, I feel bad for the employee that has to deal with that, but that's not your problem anymore. But yeah, like being at a friend's house, or like that's probably one of the worst, your girlfriend's parents' house, and you clog the toilet. Like, he just kind of left it. Like, you can't bring that up. That's not something that people talk about. Just kind of like farting in public. You try to ignore that. But yeah, like, if there wasn't a plunger around, I mean... Oh, there's another wolf. Maybe, one of the comments, one of the answers for this one suggested that he buy her parents a plunger, which I thought was pretty hilarious. Where did that wolf go? I just saw another one down there, I think. This might be a whole fresh pack, which would be sweet. Don't jump down there, please. Oh, God. Here's one. But yeah, I would, you could try to buy her parents a plunger and give that to them. That would be helpful. But that is also a way of admitting your guilt in this situation. Like, they're going to know that you clogged that toilet. But yeah, like, I think it's partly their own fault that they They clog the toilet. What was the question part? How can I break the ice? Okay, yeah. I think that would probably be a jokey way to do it, is to give them a plunger. Okay, so as we wrap up here, it's becoming night again. I just want to thank you guys for watching, and if you have a question, I know I have a bunch to go through. I'm going to try to weed out some of the, like, I was trying to answer all of them, but some of them are a little silly, or they're just asked to be, you know, they're not really legitimate. And I want to try to have the viewer questions be more legitimate questions, you know, and the Yahoo ones are for fun. So I might not answer all of the old ones, I'm sorry, especially if some of them are like time sensitive. So if you want to submit a question, I've got some information at the end here that I'll put. But basically, you can send me a message, you can tweet the question at me, you can leave it as a comment. If you want it to be anonymous, the best way to do that is to tell me specifically you want it to be anonymous, but sending it as a message would be good so that no one else could see it, obviously. But yeah, send me any question you've got. I will answer almost anything, and I'm trying to be a little more selective just so I can get through a lot of these older ones and get to some of the new ones. But I'm going to try to do more of these videos, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And if this was your first time, thanks for sticking around to this point. And I've got so many wolves. Sorry about the sensitivity. I know, I'll stop bringing it up, but I keep like looking really wildly, and it's probably disorienting. Look at all these wolves we got. This was a really successful journey. More successful than my previous one that was only going and exploring for wolves. So yeah, leave a comment. Let me know what you're up to. Even if it's not a question, you feel like talking. Like if you have any answers to some of these questions, you know, that could help me out. Are we heading the right way? No, we are not. We're going away from the village. Okay, so I might have froze. How did you get up there? Come on. Okay, so yeah. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye. Oh, last Yahoo Answers. Sorry about this. We usually wrap up with one last Yahoo Answers just to think about, you know, in the interim. So, here's the last one. It is by Yahoo Answers user Daniel, as we get this last wolf. This is very appropriate. My dog is on fire, but he hates water. How do I put him out? Thanks, guys. See you next time. Little bonus question from Wolf Sorrow. Why is this Jack Daniels bottle impossible to open? See, he doesn't know that he's asking this for this video, but I will answer it anyways. Wolf Sorrow, it does not open because your mother caught you touching yourself at night. Goodbye.